Hello everyone, it's Shane Conto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review the new thriller, The Flood. And this is from director Brandon Slagle. And just imagine Assault on Precinct 13, except you take the gang out, you add in a hurricane, and you add in alligators. Boom! You have a movie, you have The Flood. And basically we have a team of criminals who break in to a police station during a hurricane to try to let loose one of their former members. But things go sideways when the police station gets flooded and filled with alligators. And then will criminals and police officers team up to overcome the biggest challenge yet? Alligators? That's this movie. Now, first off, the gators. Horrible. This movie is very, very, very low budgeted. The effects on these alligators, horrible. Like, the lowest bottom of the barrel creatures from a movie CGI you're going to find, which kind of negates every single scene that they're in of any tension because it just looks horrible. So, not going great so far. The characters, none of them in particular, are very interesting. There might be like a little bit of wrinkles to Russell Cody, the prisoner who's trying to be like taken out of prison by this group of other criminals, played by Casper Van Dien, and he has some potential complexities, but like really watered down. You have this sheriff, played by Nikki Whalen, really watered down. You have VOD action thriller enthusiast Ilias Theodopoulos, who plays Rafe, who's like the leader of this criminal gang who breaks in. None of these characters are particularly interesting, and basically you're just floating caricatures. There's like this one Nazi who has a swastika tattooed into his like right between his eyes, and then you have one of the black prisoners, and obviously they don't get along, and you have this super sexist giant hulking one, and you have this Cajun one who says the most obnoxiously Louisiana phrases that feel so stiff and uncomfortable to listen to, and I would imagine would have been really uncomfortable to say. The dialogue's not great, the characters aren't great. This film has some thrills, has some action in it, but because the effects are so bad with these gators, it's really hard to invest in it. This film wasn't really good, and for a film that's only an hour and 33 minutes, it felt long at that. And that's not a good thing. So overall, this film is a pretty disappointing creature feature and really just tries to check as many basic boxes as possible to have a somewhat coherent narrative and then throwing horribly CGI gators at you. But those are my thoughts on The Flood. Let me know what you think. Let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.